All right, okay, cool. Let me try to decipher this for a little bit. First of all,
This
let me click back on this. Let's go to. Apparently, Tootsie was like, nigga, chick, been fucked by the whole rap game. DDG mentioned if we beef for life. He also said can't beef with a nigga who broke it in me. I ain't got nothing to gain from it. He also said, well, someone responded to him by saying, let me make sure I can see it, that at a point you had Tootsie who messaged or responded to DDG saying something. I think this is a song was fire. Anyway, and DDG liked it. I'm gonna try to call DDG today. I talked to Tootsie on live. If you care about it, I'll try to play it. It's probably on YouTube somewhere. Let's go on YouTube. YouTube.com. When y'all go on YouTube.com, y'all should immediately go to King Akademiks or DJ Akademiks TV2. Let me go to what am I looking for? To see Akademiks. I'm pretty sure somebody uploaded it. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, they did. Wow, niggas is quick. Let's just go to this one. Maybe this one got it.
October, the nigga DM me. He say, "Hey, keep it a buck. What tip Ruby on? I ain't even tripping for real. First of all, gang, don't come approach me about no bitch. Like, fuck is you even talk about? Me and this girl don't even talk. You heard? Alright, boom. First of all, we having a whole live about a bitch. Like, this the crazy part. But anyways, boom, I say shit. We never talk, bro. I be fucking with my little shorty. He say for sure. He say, yo, what tip you on, bro? I say, what you mean? He say, these kids telling me you want to follow me and shit. LOL, I'm trying to see what the deal is. Niggas could chop it up about petty shit like that if it's some smoke. But let me know if I'm tripping. Why you figured it was smoke? Cause I followed you.
Wait, did you unfollow him though? I mean, yo, this seems so.
Yeah, but like this my thing.
This seems
This my
mad petty, brother.
let me tell you. This my thing, right? I never knew why I was really following them. Like, I don't listen to none of your music. I'm gonna keep it 100. Your shit whack. I don't listen to none of your music. I don't know you. I've never had.
I'm gonna cut this off here. You know who we gotta get on the phone? Ruby Rose. I'm gonna see if I can get Ruby or DDG. I really want to talk to Ruby. I'll give you ample information just to save you the time. You guys can watch this on your own on YouTube. Essentially, Tootsie's saying that DDG hit him a couple months ago and said, yo, just be honest with me. What type of time is Ruby Rose on? Now, keep in mind, Ruby Rose and DDG, they've been on and off for a while. So they're together, then they're not together, then together, then not together. Okay, you don't know when they're on, you know when they're off. It appeared to me that DDG might have been asking Tootsie, like, yo, like, you know, sometimes when you get back with your chick that you be on and off with, like, you ask her, like, who you fuck with while we weren't together, and she asks you who you fuck with, and she probably tell you a list of people, or sometimes she might say nobody, and maybe you thought somebody fuck with her, so like you trying to catch her in a lie or something. So he's trying to ask Tootsie, like, yo, did you fuck with my girl? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is why I think I need to talk to Ruby Rose. You know, in the era where Quavo is getting violated by Sweetie, and other things are going on just in the ecosphere, it looks very insecure when you're asking another man what your girl did. It looks like that. And that's why I want to talk to Ruby Rose. Because it matters none to me if what Tootsie's saying and she fucked 30 rappers or not. But let me tell you this, and I know a little bit, slightly, not really from experience, but whatever. When you gotta defend your girl on some hoe shit, and you're always gonna look like a clown. I've always said that, like, yo, hey, the girl got to defend herself. You can't really defend her. How you going to defend? How you going to even, you can't even say nothing about her or say nothing in defense of her because in reality, she might have done this shit. So really, I don't even, like, again, if DDG and Ruby Rose were on and off, Ruby Rose could do whatever she wanted during her time. But DDG's going to be looked at as a simp and looked at as weird if he's hitting up niggas like, yo, did you fuck my girl? Like, yo, bro, that looks weird. It does. That's the reason why if your girl never fuck with TOOSII, and say even fans are believing that she did, she got to clear it up without you. Like, you shouldn't even be involved. So this is why I really want to ask even Ruby Rose, like, yo, I'm gonna tell you the truth, just on conversations I had with DDG, he fucks with Ruby Rose. Like, and I don't care what you think of her. By the way, she's been on this platform before. He fucks with her. When you fuck with a girl, if niggas could think she's up, right, left, down, alien, space, alien, whatever they might think about her, he fucks with her, right? I think that if she fucks with him the same way, given the fact that everybody has all type of stuff to say about her, she got to be the person who is defending herself, not him, because he looks insecure. And that's my only part or point of discussion. Because truth be told, and let me read what some of y'all saying first. Somebody says, I see some of y'all saying DDG's lame. Why? Y'all tell me why. Grand Wizard, you said DDG's lame for claiming her. We all agree that she's one of the most attractive women in the industry, right? But you're saying you wouldn't claim her because of her past or what you think is her past, right? Let's just see if we're on the same page. We're doing a poll? Okay. I'm going to hit Ruby Rose right now. Let me see if I can get her on stream. I hit DDG. Actually, no. Let me call DDG first. I'm going to call DDG. I told him I was going to call him on stream later. He didn't respond, so he might not respond to my call. But he knew I was going to call him. Let's see. And really, I really feel kind of like I gotta call DDG just because like I was on live with TOOSII and like I fuck with both of them. Like I'm like it's not like I fuck with one and I don't fuck with the other. I fuck with both of them. You know what I mean? Like usually when people beefing, I like to fuck with one and I don't like the other. But like I like both of these guys. And okay, he didn't answer. Should I hit Ruby? Okay, he texted me back just now. He said, "Act, it's louder, where I'm at." He said, "Yeah, Six Flags." Hold up, I'm texting him. This phone's fucked up. All right, he has Six Flags. He'll be done in like an hour. He'll call back. All right, cool. I don't know if he's with I don't know if he's with Ruby Rose though, because I would just call Ruby and say, Ruby, what the fuck is going on, man? Let me tell you this. You know the saying that says, you know, it's a fucking saying. I'm gonna Google it before I say it because I want to sound smart. This ain't really the same, but it's kind of to the effect of like the first cut is the deepest, you know, like, but in the context of yeah, like men and women we do the same shit, but like yo, with a nigga, like we gonna feel it more, like we gonna really take that shit and we gonna like it matters more to us, more than it's gonna matter to a girl. You feel me? Like for example, I don't think Ruby Rose is getting much land. Like, I mean, yeah, niggas might be saying, "Oh, she's a whole blah blah," but like, listen to her music, nigga. Nigga, her first big song is called Big Mouth. She's talking about sucking up the whole room. Like, no disrespect, but that's her song. She's talking about sucking up the whole room. It's like a vacuum cleaner. Okay, so you coming out and saying she sucked up whoever, she don't give a fuck. Her fucking song's called Big Mouth. Let's be honest, right? The thing is with like DDG, when you're dating a girl who has been associated with other dudes, you have to almost defend her history. I'm gonna tell you why I identify, because I'm very honest. So when and this is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Angelica went through my goddamn phone, found a bunch of videos of me fucking mad bitches. Like, I mean, mad hoes. Like it was in 4K. She went through my phone, right? She's mad as fuck as me, at me. Okay. Now she's looking like I can't go on like Instagram Live and say this because if I say that, all of his followers is just gonna be like, yo, forgive Act. What are you talking about? She is heated. Like, and I ain't gonna lie, this was so sloppy. Like, she's watching videos. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think one of the videos was with you know what I mean? I won't even say the name. But I'm laughing now, but it's not funny. She's upset, right? So she says to herself, and really this is how it went down. She says to herself, how could I make this nigga feel as shitty as I felt? Because I had to go, I went through his phone, and every Spanish chick is always gonna go through your phone. They're in your phone, trust me. You get me? Like, actually, any girl who really loves you is kind of almost in your phone. You know what I mean? Unless they're really secure. Actually, have I met any girl that don't go through your phone? You don't know. Anyway, so essentially, she sees all that in my phone, and she's like, "Yo, how could I like? I want him to feel as shitty as she felt." So, and by the way, she's Spanish, so she did the whole breaking the phone thing, woke me up, break the phone, blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck going on, right? But then she wanted a little bit more, right? Because you know, chicks they like I don't know, especially with her, she loves revenge. So her thing would be like, all right, I'm gonna just tell like everybody in the world that I caught you fucking a bunch of girls. But then she looked at it and she kind of hinted to it, and she was like, yo, his audience is gonna be like, oh yes, Ack is fucking bitches. They're not gonna shame me like, yo, y'all not gonna shame me like, yo, Ack, why did you do this? Why did they'll be like, yes, my nigga, Ack, you in the pussy. That's what I'm talking about. So she looked at that and said, fuck, she felt hopeless, right? She's like, yo, essentially because he's more popular than I am, the only way, and I'm giving you the story to kind of make you understand how some women think. This is all toxicity. This is all type of stuff you should not want to be with. But I'm relating myself to this because I do believe DDG and Ruby Rose are in a toxic relationship. You know what Angelica did? She said, I bet. So if I tell people that he cheated on me, they won't care. If I tell them that, like, yo, I found this information or videos, they won't care. They'll just act like, yo, he's just a fucking G for fucking other chicks and me. She says, bet. There was a bum ass nigga, which I still like. She kind of got me, I guess. There was a nigga named Lil Tracy who was in her DMs, and she said, "I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go link with this nigga, and now." When I'm talking this breakup shit, cause like she kind of was talking to him before, but nobody took it serious because they'd be like, yo, nigga, you're living at his house. Like, what are you talking about? So even if she's like, yo, I got the fucking proof in 4K of him doing some shit, everybody was like, yo, nigga, you're living at his house. Like, you're not breaking up, right? So she goes link with the nigga. Now I'm gonna go with her story. This is her story. Her story is that, listen, yo, we just did like a publicity stunt. Again, one thing you're gonna learn about this: believe no women. When a girl says something, it's probably a lie. But just to not argue, just to be like, okay. But don't ever start beef over something a girl said. So, and by the way, to this day, she said, listen, me and Tracy, we did it for clout, blah blah blah. That ain't happened, blah blah. Cool, whatever, great. But truth be told, it put me in a really weird position. Technically, we had broken up. However, niggas kept coming to me talking about, yo, why this rapper fucking your bitch? Keep in mind, me and Angelica at that point had broken up. Angelica was I remember I was trying to kick her out at one point because she was in my kitchen trying to make an exposed video of me. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You live with me. If you gonna make an exposed video, go use somebody else's light bill and somebody else's Wi-Fi. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, I'm really trying to I'm consolidating the story. She was trying to get back at me. She linked with some other dude. And for her, I guess it worked. But for me, I couldn't shed the fact that she did that shit. So, and I'm really relating to DDG. Whether Ruby Rose fucked all these niggas or whether she was just doing music with them, cuddled up with them, or trying to get back at DDG, you know the games women play. It doesn't matter if she fucked them or she didn't. What's gonna always happen is niggas gonna look at you, being the nigga who's trying to rock out with her, and say, yo, you with that girl that so-and-so fucked and so-and-so fucked and so-and-so fucked. Whether if they fucked or not. And I remember even like people, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck are y'all talking about? To the point that honestly with me, I was like, yo, I didn't really want to have nothing to do with her. So I could understand that feeling of people always saying stuff about the girl that you're with, whether it's true or not. Now, here's the interesting part about DDG. I think because he's been with Ruby Rose and he's like publicly has been with her at random moments after random stuff, people kind of look at him a little weird because they're like, oh, the little TJ thing happened. Oh, we knew about Playboy Cardi. Oh shit, she came on the stream and she admitted a few things about a couple other rappers. Now I'm only saying these things to say DDG can't get a W. Like with her, he could love her to death. He can't get a W. You know why? And this is where it's unfair for men and women. It's unfair for men because at that point, niggas just think you like a simp. Did she say 21 Savage? Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that DDG is in a no-win position. And from my conversations with him, he loves Ruby Rose. It's not my position to judge their relationship, but I understand that he loves her. But I do understand what happens when the girl you love has been around enough people, like play this. It's such a bad look when me and Toosie's talking about that situation, and then little TJ's in a comment section laughing. It's such a bad look, and this is where women never really align with us. They don't understand that. Like, listen, you know the conversation I tried to have with a girl before. Actually, I think I even I don't know if I try to have it with Angelica, but like I've had it with different women. I'm like, listen, you're right. I fucked a bunch of girls, but nobody knows. Like nobody knows. Like it's not popularized, this and third. So you might have caught me, but nobody knows. When I now claim you and people think we're together and you are now seen with some other nigga, people don't even think that, even wonder like, yo, are they still together? They just automatically say, oh, this other rapper's fucking his girl. And maybe I lost y'all in translation, like because I was all over the place, but that's the part where I feel bad for DDG at, because honestly, I don't see how he could get the win. I don't like that Tootsie brought this to the public, but DDG's gonna look horrible because of because he looks like he's chasing after a woman who's chasing after a bunch of men. Do you get what I mean? T- Tell me if I'm tripping. Somebody said, "Act, we honestly don't give a fuck." Now I know. I'm trying to break this shit down because, like, again, when the internet have adopted this narrative that the chick that you fuck with is a hoe, you can't do nothing about. And I'm trying to advise, or I'm trying to look at it from DDG's side, because I don't think he looks at Ruby Rose like she's a hoe. He can't. He loves her. He can't. Like, how could you? So how does he maneuver dealing with her, dealing with other niggas she might have linked up with, deal with other niggas who gonna have a story to say that she was trying to give them head or some shit? I think that's really tough. I think I spun the chat head around so much they're like, yo, chat, yo, Act, we don't give two fuck. Next fucking topic.